The vaccine, many of you may say, was produced so quickly, but in science, the platform that it was made from has been around for a few years. It is brilliant in nature, and we've now given it to almost half the world's population, 4 billion people. How it works is that a small amount of messenger RNA is injected into a muscle cell. That produces only the spike protein, which is harmless, that then triggers, whether it's a child or an adult, your own immune system to produce an antibody that neutralizes the virus when it comes into contact. And although you may say it's new, we have not seen any significant problems in the 4 billion people that have received it already, and the millions and tens of millions of children 12 to 17. Pfizer has conducted a clinical trial, plus we have real-world evidence in the ages from 12 to 17 from Israel. In the clinical trial that included 2,200 children from 5 to 11, there were no significant side effects, and there was no side effect of what we're worried about called myocarditis. It turns out myocarditis is more common in post-pubertal children. And although it is now being seen in about 1 to 20,000 immunizations with COVID, we know that COVID itself can cause much more myocarditis than the vaccine. As parents, it's going to fall on you. And what the purpose of today's talk is to give you as much clinical information from peer-reviewed data so that we don't get misinformation from the internet. It turns out that what we're concerned about, and in a recent article published or data published by the Mayo Clinic, is not the acute COVID, which we know is less than in the adult population. It is the chronic or long-term sequela. What we're starting to see in children is long-term COVID, the long haulers, anywhere from 10 to 15% of children 5 to 11, and about 15% in adolescents 12 to 17. This includes brain fog, fatigue, palpitations, and shortness of breath. So when you have to assess, is it right for my child, we know for a fact with the contagion of the Delta variant, eventually almost all non-immunized people will get it, versus an infinitesimal risk of the vaccine, especially not the acute symptoms, but the long haul if your child gets it. And what we say in medicine, which everyone will agree to, is that the best disease and easiest disease to treat is the one that you never get. So we hope this has given you some information, peer-reviewed, of the safety of the COVID-19 vaccine, the safety in that age group 5 to 11, debunk some misinformation, and let you make an informed decision for it. Thank you.